Well, it actually has two components.
Okay.
There is the ranking, or what we call the ranking, and what cities call the ranking, or what mayors call the ranking. But more importantly, there's a link to a community guide that actually demonstrates to people how they can make change in their community. So if the ranking is low, for example, a city can take our community guide, open it up and say, okay, we scored low in this index, here's how we might be able to improve. So it's a combination of looking at personal health indicators and the community, or community environmental indicators, putting all that together and then coming up with a score. And from that, we can then use that information to help communities make their environments and make their access to health care a lot better. Yeah, and Atlanta was 16th on the list, and we're not happy about that.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what happened recently in Atlanta. Because of the downturn in the economy, our previous mayor decided that she would close down all of the city-run community centers, all of the city-run pools, all of the city-run recreation centers, just to save money. So as a result of that, it really decreased the opportunity for the citizens of Atlanta to take advantage of exercise areas. So if you take that information, put it into the mix, then Atlanta is going to fall down the list because we simply don't have the built environment any longer to enhance people's personal behaviors, to enhance their fitness. We have a new mayor. He's a young guy. He's interested in building the infrastructure of the city back to where it was before. So with his help, and I met with him just 2 weeks ago, with his help, we're opening up all the pools in Atlanta now. We're opening up the community centers. We have to be a bit creative in our funding of those things, but he's very sensitive to allowing the citizens, or giving them an opportunity to exercise and exercise safely. So I'm working very closely with Mayor Kasim Reed, our new mayor, who's very sensitive to this issue. I continue to be surprised that Washington is at the top of the list. I've been to Washington, I've been to some of the less desirable areas of Washington, and that's what most people think. They think of high crime, they think of the real high murder rate in Washington, but when you walk down to the mall, especially at noon, and you see all these people walking around or jogging around the mall, Washington, then you get it. Then you start to understand that there's a lot of open space in the city of Washington to allow people to exercise. So even though on one hand I'm surprised that Washington is at the top of the list, when you visit there, you kind of get it.